played in this tournament a bunch of times, but the competition is obviously different this year. What have you noticed from it, and what do you think of the expanded field?
Well, first of all, I love to play this tournament because the quality of the tournament is great. The high level of the players make a very important tournament on tour. And I think this could be almost a 1,000 tournament because they have many good players in the top 20, and I think it's going to be a really interesting tournament to watch and to play.
Hi Juan. So you've been a professional tennis player for since 2005. So you've been playing the game for a while. What have you changed? You've gone through some injuries, unfortunately, but what have you changed in the way you approach the game in terms of training and fitness and recovery? What has changed in those kind of 12 years that you've been on tour?
Well, every year has to change the way of train, the way of your game too, because the youngest guy coming so strong, they hit much harder than me or the other guys. And you must to be strong enough to play at the same level all the time, But I think if you have a smart team, good coaches and good physical trainers, you can be professional for a long career. And I got unlucky because I got injuries in the past, but I solved all these problems now, and I'm in good shape, and I'm looking forward to keep playing a few more years.
What have you done differently differently now than you were coach?
Well, when you are young, you train many hours a day, and when you get older, you must be smart for training. Maybe 1 hour or 2 hours a day could be enough. It depends of the game, depends of the players, the feelings of the balls. But now I need to work hard because I lose many positions in the ranking because my injuries, and I'm trying to growing up in the ranking again.
Juan, what is it about this tournament? Why have you done so well here?
I don't know, but I like to play here. I feel like home. I always play good tennis in United States, and this tournament could be special for me because I have many Argentinian fans who came to watch me, especially here, and also the American people likes my game too, and I'm enjoying a lot playing this tournament.
Juan, you've missed time at different stages, of course, because of injury. I'm wondering, Novak, for example, is going to miss at least 6-7 months now. Here on the women's side, Sloane Stephens is playing after she missed 11 months with an injury. What are the challenges when you first come back from a lengthy absence like that?
Well, it's not easy to stop for a long time, and also for come back. Not many players can play good again after a long time with an injury, but Novak will be as good he is in the future for sure. My advice is try to enjoy the moment at home, keep good moments with the family, with his kids, and then when he's ready to come back, he will be strong enough to play tennis in good level again. But to be honest, I made 3 or 4 times already with all my injuries, and I don't know if I have to stop again for a long time, if I could come back again on tennis.
What do you think of the American men's field in general? How have you seen it kind of progress through the years, just the talent level, just players in it?
Well, I think you guys have good players on tour. Isner is great. Sock is good in singles and doubles too. Steve Johnson, Sam Querrey made semifinals in Wimbledon. And we know the American guys are dangerous in all surface. So I mean, they can still improve in the game in clay courts, and always they have everything, all the facilities to train good and to improve the game.
Juan Martin, you hit number 30 in the Emirates ATP rankings last week, highest ranking in about 3 years. Do you feel like those markers and other things kind of make you feel like, hey, I'm back, the comeback's complete, I'm good to go?
No, I don't think about the ranking. I don't care if I'm top 30, top 50. I just want to play tennis again as I did in the past. I won very important things to me and to my country last year when we got the Davis Cup and I got the silver medal in Rio, and for me could be enough to play without pressure now, but I would like to be in the top position for sure one day in the future, but I know how difficult it is, and I know how my body feels after a strong tournament. My wrist is still bother me sometimes, depending on the condition of the weather. But anyways, I'm still playing tennis and I love what you do, and I'm so happy for that.
Juan, you talked about how you didn't know if maybe when the next time you'd play tennis would be when you were going through your injuries. Has that process changed your perspective on the game at all, or your career in any way?
Yes, because now I choose the tournaments. I'm trying to do a good calendar for me, playing the tournaments what I like to play, the cities what I like to be, like Washington, and these tournaments are great for me. I love to play these tournaments. Then if I'm good, if I feel good, I go to Asia. If not, I could stop and nobody cares what I do. So I don't have that pressure anymore, and I can do my own schedule without thinking about too much.
This is perhaps the golden age of tennis. You got four of the greatest players of all time. Have you enjoyed playing in this era? You're actually one of the very few to win majors during this period, other than the big four. Has it been good for you? Do you enjoy playing with those great players, or is it just very difficult because they're all so great?
No, I like to play with these guys. I think we made a better tennis in this era. And I mean, if Rafa or Roger or Murray or Nole retires, maybe I could be a number one day, but I'm so happy playing at the same time with them, and I'm learning every day some things they can teach us, because they are making history every day in this sport, and the guys are amazing with me, so I'm so happy to be playing at the same time with them.
Juan, did you say that earlier? Did you say that you still feel the wrist sometimes, like issues with the wrist depending on the weather? How's the wrist feeling?
No, the wrist feels good, but sometimes after a long match or the hard training session, I have to do treatments to my wrist, but it's nothing dangerous, nothing what I couldn't fix, so it's everything normal and everything under control.
Juan, obviously you said this is one of your favorite events and you've been coming here for some time. How have you noticed the perception of this tournament has changed, if at all, from your fellow competitors on tour from when you started to kind of where things are now, especially since it's such a deep field this year?
Well, I think this tournament every year is pretty difficult to play. I remember my finals was with Roddick or Troicki or I don't know, the Isner. So we made a very strong tournament in the past, and I think the tournament is keep improving, and this year you have many players under top 20, and you cannot compare this 500 tournament with maybe Hamburg or other tournaments because the difference are bigger. But for me also it's a great challenge to do well in this tournament with all the good players.
Last question, please.
Do you change it, or what, if anything, do you change when you move from grass to hard courts?
Sorry?
What, if anything, do you change about your game when you move from grass courts to the hard court swing?
No, I play my game in all surface. I don't have many changes. No. Okay.
Thank you.